Hello, good morning. It's Deirdre, your mystic, and thank you for being here this morning as we all wrestle with the technology. I have to tell you, everybody I know has been going, oh, my computer, my emails aren't coming up right, the cell phone's acting weird. So this morning I had a little bit of a kerfuffle getting into our Facebook Live, but I'm here and I'm so happy to be here with all of you as we explore the first key in my 6 simple keys to living a spiritually fulfilled and purposeful fulfilled life. This article, this set of videos you can find on my YouTube and was released through LA Yoga this month. So I'm just really excited to share this simple path to finding peace, finding alignment, as we move through the age of surprise, dealing with technology, weather, personal disagreements, politics. I think we're all ready to find a place of peace in the middle of all the chaos. I'm here to share with you some path, some tips, some kind of wisdom on how to stay centered in our beingness while we go through all the changes. They're coming rapidly, they're fast, they're going to get faster. But from the information I receive from the divine guides, the ascended beings of light, I'll just call them that, consciousness really is, so to speak, winning the war, in the sense that all of you, all of us who practice mindfulness, who meditate, who have a path of study of spirituality, of whatever it is, every path of spirituality has goodness, has truth. It's all going to the same place. And this path that I share and I talk about, I teach, really is a synthesis of many paths, but they are all good paths. So when we practice, when we take time to come into the silence, to connect to our inner core, we in fact are the threads of light around the world, holding the fabric of our world in order and balance. Now, this is an ancient teaching. It's not a teaching I came up with myself, though I've been told this in my mystical visions. This teaching goes back to the Navajo people, the Lakota people, the indigenous of our brothers and sisters. This goes back into the Kabbalah, into the mystical Torah, mystical Christianity. This knowledge, this mystical knowledge that we are actually a part of this seamless fabric called time and space, and that our consciousness is interlinked. I mean, a part of, there's no separation between what we think, what we feel, and the world around us, the natural world. So we may say, I am really not doing anything when I meditate, except I want to find peace inside me. That's like the reason I do it. That's where it ends. And that's a great reason to do it. And you don't really even need to have a bigger vision. Though it is nice to sometimes expand our mind into a bigger vision of why we have a spiritual path that is about something other than simply relieving our suffering. But the truth is, when you relieve your internal suffering, when you find that deep peace, you are now bringing peace to the fabric of creation. So there's no separation between what you want and what affects the world and how the world affects you. So the messages I'm receiving is that the consciousness, that the beings who are committed to consciousness, raising consciousness, that we're having an effect, and that the difficulties, the chaos, the conundrums we find ourselves in is nothing compared to what it could be because of our work. So I want to encourage you, support you, uplift you, inspire you to carve out that 5 minutes, carve out of 10 minutes to go within and connect to your inner soul. So let's just take a moment, and I want to send love and light to all those who are dealing with natural disaster at this time, natural phenomenon of weather. We'd like to send a special prayer to Mother Earth, to our beloved weather system, sending in peace, harmony, so that all extreme weather can gently come into balance and harmony. Mother Earth can take a deep sigh. I can come back into an order of change as opposed to a chaos of change. So let's all join with me in holding that vision for our world, that yes, we know that the earth is growing and changing, but let's hold her in our love so that as she grows and changes, it's a gentle birth, sparing us from extreme weather. We'll hold that for 1 minute. Great, thank you. So today, the first key, the silent watcher. As I said on my YouTube of the first key, the silent watcher, this is the observer, the place in us that has a neutral position, a neutral place of being, a neutral place of guiding us. And when we are aware of the silent watcher, we step into a higher state of consciousness just automatically because we become aware. The silent watcher is where we practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, what is that? The mindful, taking in the totality, the fullness of creation in one moment. That's a beautiful journey. So the silent watcher is within you. It is you. It's also a great ascended being. It is a consciousness from the first level of creation. And the silent watcher is asking you to please come into communion with me so that we can be partners and I can guide you through your life. For from the silent watcher comes a wisdom, knowing when to say yes, when to say no, when to take action, when to take non-action, how to breathe. The silent watcher is the regulator of your breath. And your breath, this inner and outer tethering or yoking we have to creation. When our breath is in consciousness and in harmony, we bring that harmony into our world and into ourselves. So the silent watcher is your friend. And I'd like for you to just see this concept as your friend. And let's just take a moment right now, and you want to close your eyes and look there in the center of your brain, if you can. Just imagine, because imagination is your key to transformation. Imagine this beautiful blue orb of light right in the center of your brain. This is dot knowledge from the tree of life. It's also the sixth chakra. I want you to see this blue pearl of light. And just with your breath, let yourself breathe into this pearl of light, inhaling and exhaling. And now I ask you to imagine that you are entering this blue pearl of light. You are merging with this beautiful planet of blue light, this beautiful eye. For this eye is the eye of your silent watcher. And now just simply rest there and allow yourself to be within the eye of the silent watcher. And from this place, survey the landscape of your life. Just watch it. Perhaps an experience you had today, an experience you're going to be going to. And watch this experience from this neutral place of non-judgment. And now allow the peace that is coming to drop into your body. And now allow this beautiful orb of light to just begin to descend down into your throat and now down into your heart. And from your heart, look out, look around, survey your world from this eye, this blue orb of light, this pearl of blue light. And so we watch in a neutral place of love, compassion, understanding, wisdom. And now allow this beautiful blue pearl of light to descend into your solar plexus. And now from your solar plexus, survey your world. From this eye, look into the world. From this deep place of harmony and peace, gratitude. From the silent watcher, there is nothing to be anxious about, nothing to be stressful about. Everything is in harmony and peace in our world, in your world. We'll take a nice deep breath. Just let it go and open your eyes. Wonderful. So this short journey of the blue pearl, of the eye of the silent watcher, you can do any day at any time to reconnect with the silent watcher. This is your first key to the keys of awakening, the keys of self-realization, the keys of peace, and the keys which bring bliss. For all of you who can join me, we're going to be going deeper into the journey of light, the inner cathedrals of light, as we expand and open our soul in the tree of life. Next week, September 21st through 23rd, and I hope to join you, and I hope for you to join me. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you soon. Namaste, shalom. Thank you.